He's heating up!
Hey guys, it's Vash and welcome back with more E3 coverage. Sorry I didn't get the upload yesterday. There's some stuff going on with my YouTube channel that I couldn't upload yesterday because of I don't know why, but I mean I was just told that I should lay off a day or two, wait until some stuff settle. But we're all good now. We're going to get back to the E3 coverage, and today we're going to be talking about Ubisoft. Now, there isn't a lot of stuff that they showed at at last week's show at their press conference, but there's a couple things that I really wanted to talk about, like besides the really creepy Just Dance thing and Aisha Tyler. Hey, so love me some Aisha Tyler, I don't know why. But the first thing I want to talk about was Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, I've honestly never played a legit Ghost Recon game. I've played the multiplayer of like Advanced Warfighter like once during a beta, and I didn't like it, so I didn't buy it. But like this game just looks like a more open world Division. Like if you look at the animations, the way they climb, the way they walk, the way they run, and it of course has the like super scripted online multiplayer chatter in between mics, in between players and stuff. I mean, it looks fun. You know, if you've got a group of friends to tear shit up, but like it just looked super. It's booty soft. Like, I mean, Ubisoft. We don't even know if this is what we're gonna get. Like, Ubisoft has the reputation of like games just getting super downgraded, or we're not getting what we're gonna get. Like Watch Dogs and Rainbow Six Siege. Like, man, did you see the E3 stuff on Rainbow Six and then what we actually got? Holy shit, man. So it's like, I don't know, that was like the one thing I was telling myself this whole press conference is I'm like, this, like, don't get super excited because this might not even be what we get. But I mean, Ghost Recon looked just whatever. I mean, if I can convince my friends to buy it so we can all play it, then I'll definitely play it. But like, I mean, I bought the Division. I played the shit for like 4 hours and it just kind of sits there. I was probably gonna sell it. I don't even play it. I was super hyped for that game too, and it came out. It was just boring, so boring. Next game I want to talk about was South Park and the Fractured Butthole. God, man, I love South Park. Now, the Stick of Truth was fucking hilarious. I really liked the game. It felt like you were playing a whole season of South Park. I don't really beat a lot of RPGs. I don't even play a lot of turn-based RPGs because I find them kind of boring, but a lot of people say that the game is extremely, like the combat system in Stick of Truth is extremely similar to like Paper Mario. And now that I've actually played Paper Mario, I can see that it is very similar, and it's very close to Paper Mario. But with Fractured Butthole, it looks like they're having like, you know, like it's the Coon and like Butters, like I can't remember, is Captain Insano? No, that's not the right one. I can't remember Butters' name. I completely forgot. Professor Chaos, that's his name. They showed a lot of the game. It has like the same type of humor that we all know and love of South Park, and lots of fart jokes. But I thought that the combat looked interesting because I've never seen anything before. It was kind of like a mix between like strategy RPG-ish with like turn-based stuff. It's like you can like hit enemies into like other enemies, or like hit them into like barrels or something, like to do more damage or something. I don't know. They explained it, but I just didn't really follow all the way through. It was a little confusing to me. So I'm very interested to see how it pans out, but I definitely really want to jump on this one. This game looks like a lot of fun. I'm definitely getting it, definitely. It's funny. They also were talking about that like if you pre-order the Fractured Butthole, you get the Stick of Truth for free to play it, but I think you have to pre-order it like directly on their website to get a code. If you pre-order it anywhere else, you'll just get a code for the game in the box when you get your game. I guess that's cool. I mean, if you want to get the Stick of Truth for free right now, that would be a good idea. The thing is that the Stick of Truth is already really cheap. So I remember seeing it for a while from like $7 to $12 at places on like 360 and PS3 and stuff. So it's not too expensive. It shouldn't be so bad. But looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait for it to come out. Next game I wanted to talk about was For Honor. Now, For Honor, when they first showed the trailer, I was like, what the shit? what is this? It's like, and then like the dude comes out with the epic ass like Nordic beard. But I mean, back to the point. Like the trailer showed like a knight, a samurai, and a Viking just battling it out, and I was like, cool. Like, yeah, I mean, you get hyped for CG trailers. I mean, it hypes it up, I guess. It's not what you're going to be playing. But then they showed gameplay of the single player. I heard from people that I was watching it with that a lot of people thought it was just an online multiplayer type deal that kind of is a little similar to like Chivalry, a tiny bit. Chivalry's in first person, but they're saying that it's similar to it. And I think similar as in like it's just like medieval style combat, like sword and shield. But they showed that there's going to be gameplay. Not gameplay, of course there's gameplay, stupid. They were showing that there was going to be a single player. And they showed a Viking attacking a samurai, I believe. I think it was a samurai. And the game looked like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. The only thing is, like I've been saying like all videos so far, is that like when you look at stuff like that, you got to remember that it is Ubisoft, so you gotta fucking people screaming outside. You gotta keep that in mind, that the game will probably most likely not look like that when we get it, which is depressing. That's how most things are at E3. They're not what they look like when you get it. They're always something different that's either good or bad, usually bad. But the game looks like a lot of fun. I'm down. Sign me up. I want to play as some fucking samurais. It's gonna be great. Next game I want to talk about. The fan favorite, everyone's, the golden child of, I think it came out 2014. The golden child, Watch Dogs 2. I'm not saying Watch Dogs 2 came out 2014, but I mean the original. Watch Dogs was one of the biggest games that had the biggest letdown, with it being just nothing that they showed us at all. A huge downgrade. The PC version was shit, with it just being broken. And I remember when the game first came out, I didn't understand why it got a lot of hate. I really enjoyed it. But then after a good maybe 16, 15 hours of doing the same shit over and over again, I'm like, now I can see that like eventually this stuff gets kind of boring. But Watch Dogs 2 looks like a lot of fun. They have like parkour and shit in it now, which like they had in the first one, but it was just basic like jump around cars and stuff. But like now they have like full on, it looks Assassin's Creed-ish, sort of. It looks like a lot of fun. Especially they're playing Don't Sweat the Technique during the trailer. I mean, not that like music makes a video game sometimes, but it looks like a lot of fun. It's just that it's Watch Dogs, dude. That's like the staple. That's like the poster boy of not getting what you show. Fuck, it's like hard to get excited for anything that they showed because you don't know if that's what you're actually gonna get. But the game did look like a lot of fun. I think they showed that there was gonna be co-op or something. I think they did. Did they show there was gonna be? I don't know. Maybe. Or did I hear about that? I don't know. Don't take my word for it, but I think there might be co-op. I don't really care for co-op. I'm not a huge multiplayer kind of guy. You know, co-op is okay, I guess, to play. Like, but usually my single player experience, I like to keep it nice and singly. You know. But I mean, the game looked like a lot of fun with like all the little gadgets and the squirrely dude that you get to play as, and then and then that guy that has like the fucking emoji eyes that kind of reminds me of that dude from Borderlands that I can't remember his name for some reason. But I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is when this game comes out, I'm not going to buy it. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm just gonna wait for the reviews and look up gameplay on like YouTube and stuff to see if we actually get what they told us, and then from there I'll decide if I want to buy it or not. But I'm not gonna like cop it the day it comes out. Next game I want to talk about, which at first I thought was a SSX game, but then I remembered that SSX is EA. It's a game called Steep. The best way that I comprehended Steep was what the fuck? I had the word in my head and I forgot. The best way I could describe it is a like extreme sports simulator with friends. Like you can do like paragliding, wingsuit shit, snowboarding, skiing, and you can like make like videos and set like challenges. It kind of reminded me of like the last few like Need for Speed games where like, oh, I did this like burnout race and now I challenge you. I set my little marker here, see if you can beat. Or Skate, kind of like Skate. You remember? Like in Skate they had oh, I did this big ass trick right here, see if you can beat it. But like when I was first looking at it, I was like, nah, this is just whatever. It's like all calming. I'm like, cool, but like I don't care. I want to play SSX. Like I honestly was like that. It wasn't until that the characters started busting their asses when I got like super interested. Like there's a guy that was in a wingsuit just going full speed and slamming into a tree and ragdolling. That's when I was like, so where do I pre-order this? I don't know, man. That's all you gotta do. Just fucking show somebody get the shit knocked out of them, and I'm sold. But now after a while, and then they showed that for a while, like people just getting plowed, and they're like talking about it's like 4-player multiplayer, of you like doing different like snowboarding, skiing, parachuting, I think, or paragliding, and wingsuit. The wingsuit looked like a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of the wingsuit a little bit from Far Cry 4. That wingsuit was a lot of fun. It was really good, a lot of fun. Well, no. I guess the one from Just Cause. They're all the same shit. It's whatever. It's a fucking wingsuit. But I mean, I'm down. Sign me up. I'll cop some Steep. Let's just hope that that's what it's like when it actually comes out, because it's Ubisoft. So, I mean, I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing that, but seriously, like the whole time I was watching that press conference, I was like, man, this looks like so much fun. But is this gonna be it when it comes out? Is this what we're actually gonna get? Probably not. But I mean, I guess you just gotta settle for what they have and be happy with what they give you, because they could just say, fuck you, and just give you nothing. But thank you guys for watching. That's all I had to really say about the Ubisoft one. To tell you the truth, there wasn't a lot there that interested me at all. There wasn't a whole lot there that I wanted to talk about. I kind of want to go back and scan it to see if there's anything I could even like mention, but even then, like there just wasn't a lot that I wanted to speak on about that stuff. But thank you guys again for watching. In the description, I will have a link to the full Ubisoft press conference, so you can see live reactions of me and some friends, and see what's going on. You can see the whole show. Next up and last, because I don't think I'm gonna do one on Nintendo. I might talk about Nintendo, but I don't think I'm gonna do one because they didn't have a press conference this year. But the next one is Sony. Now, Sony is about the video is probably gonna be about as long as Microsoft's. There's quite a few games I wanted to talk about and mention. But the thing is most of the shit that Sony really talked about was just VR, which I don't care about. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, that's the third time, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.